Hello, my name is Homero Rodriguez, and today we are going to explain the result of our investigation. The name of the investigation is Underground Drones as a Support Line for Mining Companies in Ecuador. This research was made by Marcelo León, Homero Rodriguez, Ivette Chilvisa, and Claudia Rivas. The structure of this presentation is as follows. First of all, I'm going to introduce the topic. Next, I'm going to talk about literature. I'm going to explain about drones and its operations. And finally, I'm going to talk about the discussion and conclusions. Introduction. Currently, drones are a modern technology, and there are many companies that offer aerial services by drone, with one of the main features being the audiovisual that work with videos camera. This technological advance makes its size available and low risks for people become an option to reach places of difficult access at a low cost, which gives an advantage to mining companies. Drones has multiple functions in which they are based on diagnostic captures that they collect through coordinates that serve to perform locations, reserve calculations, among other functions. Drones are a kind of technology with very particular features where orthophotographs and topographic models are necessary for geological processes and the development of scientific work are obtained. In fact, there are constant changes as technology advances. There is greater precision in this type of aerial devices with sensors with greater information gathering capacity. A particular feature of drones is that they use environmentally friendly technology as it does not produce CO2 and provides safely fields in work. This article aims to analyze how aerial devices can help us in everyday life, giving reason to the potential they bring to the field of mining, making feasible the use of this technology. So this article will detail basic concepts that specifically indicate the features and kinds of drones that exist, as well as how this device helps us to solve and optimize processes required in very common areas such as civil engineering derived from mining. The technological advance of drones benefit the mining industry and positively transform operation by providing real-time data. Drones allow the identification and mitigation of mining hazards as they emerge, rapid collection of data in risk location, and the ability to share accurate maps and models immediately with stakeholders. Between the main advantages of using drones in mining operations there are: drones can do a quick inspection in an area, either in an emergency situation of hazard identification and inspection and unblocking of box holes or opaces can be done using drones. Lee and Chong categorize the application of drones in the mining industry, including surfaces, underground, and abandoned mines, as demonstrated in table 1. A new concept of mining 4.0 has came up and includes artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, cloud analytics, and cognitive computing. Usages of drones in the mining industry has peaked at a fast rate in surfaces and underground mines due to their cheaper and more efficient data collection abilities compared to the traditional techniques demonstrated that unnamed aerial systems. UAS are very useful to monitor areas affected by acid mine draining. Okay, but what are drones? Drones are remotely piloted aircraft or unnamed area vehicles that allow the collection of a large amount of data with very low cost of money and time. A drone is referred to as an object in terms of aerial aviation capable of being controlled by remote rings, there one of the main features is the operation of images capture that is performed by means of a GPA systems. Drone focus its work in different areas, such as the educational, industrial, and legislative field, and many will focus on the specific field of this article that it is the mining area. From all these areas, drones allow to explain its branch of functionality so that it can be useful, can be an important device. Depending on the defined missions, drones are generally classified based upon their configuration. Drones can be grouped into 9 categories such as fixed wing, flapping wing, rotating wing, tail rotor, ducted fan, helicopter, ornithopter, and unconventional types. But in this case, I'm going to explain two principal kind of drone. For example, rotary wing. This type of drone have the feature of being less aerodynamic, allowing to reach lower speeds. This includes that it can have restriction in surfacing of reduced areas. Mixed wing aircraft are larger and present the benefits and limitations of a system that combines fixed wing and rotors. Operation with drone. Okay, we have recreational flights or photography flights. We have the way of piloting. In order to be able to maneuver unnamed vehicles such as drones, some relevant aspect or point should be considered according to the Colombian portal web, such as having a course in civil aeronautics. The pilot cannot operate two simultaneous flights, and the pilot must not be in a state of drunkenness. Factor of drones. The use of drone is common in several countries since their commercial production is very high, and this is why there are discussions in which the aspect of factor the governments are mainly focused, such as privacy and protection of information security. Aspect of drone technology. Drones undoubtedly contain advanced technology which are constructed by kind of components needed for the respective operation of the drone or remotely piloted aircraft. Such components contain timely information that require practical aspects such as detection and control systems and communication systems. Okay, discussion and general application of drones. Drones as such are versatile in terms of the installation that are made in the predefined attachment in some devices, among which cameras, microphones, and sensors stand up. Some of these unnamed vehicles are fundamental for some areas such as agriculture, audiovisual promotion, security, and education. On the other hand, there are several investigations that highlight the great usefulness of these devices, as evidenced by a work done with drones for photogrammetric and 3D modeling application in a great granite mine with which geological and topographic cartography plans were elaborated. In the same way, the drone has been used as a tool for detection and alert of possible illegal mining areas in Colombia through its camera and pattern recognition algorithms. Current legal regulation for the use of drone in Ecuador. According to the provision of the Civil Aviation Law in Article 6, number 3, paragraph 8, the following regulations are mentioned: dictated reform, repeal technical regulation orders, internal regulation, and complementary provision of civil air aviation. In accordance with this law, the aeronautical code, the Convention of International Civil Aviation, and those necessary for flight safely and the protection of air transport safely. And finally, application of drone in the mining areas. The revolution that currently exists within a technological field is completely abysmal, allowing the use of technology for different use of its application and adaptation to the mining sector, granting greater security and sustainability to works when making studies of new mining reserves and raw material supply. Within one of its main applications of unnamed drone is the mining sector is to replace the man to safeguard his life within the mining activities, allowing in turn to have an automatic to carry out operation quickly without so much human interaction. Conclusion. Through this project was detailing and analyzing what a drone is well at its feature kind and how it helps in the field of civil engineering and in the mining areas with its different application. The drone application in the mining industry for search and rescue mission were discussed. In addition, common remote sensing tools that have been mounted on drones in the mining industry were reviewed. The help of these devices allow people to perform versatile work where it's obtained to simplify the classic methods of collecting information, be this to capture, analyze, and process data that was obtained. Having said the above, it concludes that this type of technology is very useful in the fields of areas as that may exist. Its purpose is to obtain and collect accurate, efficient, and substantive information. It is determining that drone technology is efficient and has low cost for monitoring in comparison with other methods. Drone surface mining have many applications such as ore control, 3D mapping, rock fragmentation, measurements, tailing, stability monitoring between others, still having many applications and opportunity to discover in the mining areas. Thank you a lot.